Hey everyone, it's Justin again. Before we go through an explanation of the second problem in the one word makes a big change activity, make sure that you've done everything you can on your own first. If you haven't tried to complete it without help, pause this video now and come back to it when you're ready. Here's the second problem in your activity. Notice that this problem is almost identical to problem number 1. The only difference is that the compound inequality contains and rather than or. By the end of this, you'll be able to compare your solutions here to the solutions you got in number 1 and see what a huge difference changing between the words or and can make. Like before, the first goal is to solve for x in each of these separate inequalities. I've already solved these in the first help video, but I wanted to remind you of an alternative way to solve this first inequality, in case you did it a little differently. One way to approach solving this first inequality is to distribute the 2 through the parenthesis, rather than dividing by it. Then, you can subtract 14 on both sides, and divide by 2 as the last step. We can copy down what we have so far and get a visual on a number line to help us figure out what this is really saying. Remembering that and means both of the separate inequalities have to hold true in order to be a solution to the compound inequality. Where do you see that happening? Do you see any overlap between these two arrows showing that they both work somewhere at the same time? No, we can see that this doesn't happen anywhere on here. There is no overlap showing that both inequalities can be true at the same time. I mean, it makes sense that if we have any numbers less than 5, they cannot also be bigger than 7 at the same time. What ends up happening here is that when we take away the sections that don't work in both inequalities, we're left with nothing. And this gives us no solution whatsoever. When this happens to you, there isn't really anything you can do with these 3 notations, but leaving them all blank isn't really giving an answer, so we do need to put no solutions here as our final answer. Now that we've completed numbers 1 and 2 in this activity, take a moment just to notice the difference between the solutions. Just changing one word from or to and really made a huge difference. Remember to pause, rewind, and rewatch any parts of these videos at your own pace. I'll see you again after you've worked through the next problem.